Hi honeys, how's your day going so far? Mine is going fine. Tired. Me and Walter been ripping and running all day. So usually when I rip and run, I don't come in and cook, but I got taste for some chili. I love chili. And it's actually one of the fastest things you can fix. So let me show you what I'm using. And I'll be cooking on my stove today. Using my thyme, T-H-Y-M-E, thyme and table. This is called Dutch oven, but it's a pot. And it's in the black and gold speckles. That's what I liked. Black and gold speckles. We got gold handles. Okay. So I'll start off with, I'm using 2 pounds of ground beef, and this is the lean ground beef. 93% lean, 7% fat. So this is a pound each. Let me lower this. And that noise in the background right here is my ice maker. I'll show y'all in a few minutes. I think I demoed it before. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm using the 2 pounds of ground beef. I'm using the Joan of Arc chili beans. And I'm also using some dark red kidney beans. I'm using 3 cans of beans and all. Instead of chopping up onion and bell pepper and celery and all that, I'm using some chunky salsa because the stuff is in there. And it's good. I'll be using 3 packs of chili seasoning mix. And whenever you use this seasoning mix, you always have to add a liquid. Usually it's water. But y'all know me. I'm using chicken broth instead. Okay, and the food will not taste like chicken. So I've already wiped these tops off so I can open them. That's what I'm going to do right now so I can get this can open out of my way. Let's see what I'm doing. This is a Hamilton Beach can opener. And it takes the lid off cleanly. Like that. No sharp edges. You can still be careful with this kind of stuff. You have to hold this down. And lift it up. Okay, that's out of my way. Take this out of here. Where's that? That's my light. I'll be back. Okay. I used to wouldn't buy these rolls of meat because you couldn't see what you were getting. But I've never gotten a bad roll. Nice and fresh, and it smells fresh. Put that in there. Get all the meat out. No, I ain't gonna be petty. I still smell the meat even though it looks good. Because sometimes people walk all through the store carrying this stuff in their shopping cart and then they'll put it somewhere else. Then it may get put back in the meat section and that stuff is spoiled. So, smell it. I can't get all this out of here. Okay, that's good. Usually have a bag for garbage sitting right here. Turn this on. Well, I'm gonna open up everything. This is for the pot. Y'all hear the pot? Smell it too. We like oyster crackers in our chili. Open this, shake it up. I'm not chopping up no onion, no bell pepper, no nothing. Walker don't like all them chunks in there anyway. But he gonna get them in here. And pull this paper up. Open up my chili mix. Tap it down. It's going to be ready to go. So actually, I'm showing y'all step by step how to make good chili. It should be raised up some so y'all can see. Can't see nothing now, huh? I trained myself to cook on the back of the stove from when I had little kids. And this is not going to make a lot of grease because it's very lean. So I'm not going to have to be dipping out no grease. I'm going to wait for it to cook a little more and then I'll use my hamburger meat chopper upper thingamajig. This here thing. If I were to chop up the meat now, the raw meat would get stuck all in here, and I don't want that. So once it's a little more done, then I'll break it up good. So I could just keep using this big spoon. Okay, I'll be back and I'll show you this ice machine. This is the iKitch ice machine. I bought this myself. I was waiting for a company to ask me to review one, but they never did, so I bought this from Amazon. So it makes ice every 9 minutes it makes some ice cubes. And I freeze the ice. It makes the barrel looking cute, just like that. Got the hole in the middle. Uh-oh. And once the ice gets up to a certain level, then it'll stop making until I take the ice out. Put this back in my dining room on the shelf. I hadn't used it in a while, so I had left water in it. So I had to clean it with some vinegar and rinse it out well. Nice. Still water in here, so I'm gonna let it finish. And it's not really loud. Put this in the freezer. Of course, it's gonna freeze because this ice is wet, so I have to bang it against the counter to break it up. And these vacuum sealer bags, they're good and tough. You can take a lot of banging on the counter. Well, let me get this ice off this floor before I slip on it. Put this in the freezer. I'll put this in my plant. If your hamburger is like round chuck or something, then you will have to dip out the grease. Or you can use a turkey baster to suction out the grease and put it in a can or something. And throw it away. You don't want all that grease. I didn't even use the turkey, the chopper. I'm gonna use this. Works it up good. And I don't season ground beef until after it's done, because the seasoning has chili powder in it, and that's going to turn the meat dark. And I may think it's done, but it ain't. So I just wait. And you just putting salt and pepper in it, garlic powder and stuff. Then you can go on and season it. I'll cook on the front so y'all can see. I think y'all be able to see. Yeah. Turn that off. Turn this on. And then our little kids running around the house no more. Don't worry about them pulling a hot pot over on them. Or reaching up and touching the hot eye of the stove. Okay. Get the blouse out the way. Don't cook with no long flowy sleeves or long flowy hair. can not only get in the food, but can catch on fire. I mean, yes, I did wear a wig out today. Okay, I'm going to show y'all. It's done. Let me take this thing off. Okay, this is how it's supposed to look. No pinkness to the meat. There's very little juices in here, so I'm going to leave it. Okay, now I'm going to put in my beans. You can add the stuff in any order you want to. You can put the seasoning in first, or you put the beans in. And I like beans in my chili. Some people don't like beans. I do. These are the kidney beans. The others were chili beans. I like to see different colors. It's just me. I'm going to season it. Put this up. Okay, so let me add the beans. I'm going to add the 3 packs of chili seasoning mix. It's smelling like chili. If you don't have chili mix, you can use taco seasoning. It's basically the same. Only chili mix has more chili powder. Okay, now you need the liquid, either water or chicken broth. And I'm going to get all this goodness out of these cans. I like to taste the chicken broth better than beef broth, so that's why I use this. Okay, throw this mess away. I like to clean as I go. Mix this so there's not any clumps of chili mix. I may need more liquid, not sure yet. One of my honeys makes vegetable chili. I told her I was going to make some one day. I haven't done it yet. Because I like meat. Put the salsa in here, the whole jar. With the stuff in it. All the stuff already chopped up. It smells good. I like a little more liquid. I'm being messy. All this goodness out of here. I'm gonna put some Worcestershire in here. Or some what's this here sauce. What's this here sauce? And some black pepper. Since I got me a fancy pepper grinder. Don't add any salt until you taste it. Because those packets of chili mix, they're salty. And ordinarily, you're supposed to add 1 packet of chili seasoning mix to each pound of ground beef or ground turkey. But y'all know me. I like it a little more soupy than that. Just a little. Okay, put this in the fridge. Put this mess away. I didn't time myself making this, but this is one of the quickest meals you can make. Let me show y'all down in this pot. This is my chili, y'all. You see all the bell peppers and whatever else they chopped up. They got onions, bell peppers, and I ain't chopped up a thing. And the different color beans look so pretty. There's a chunk of tomato. So you ain't got to be having tomato paste and tomato, all this stuff that I used to put in chili. Since I discovered the salsa, and I ain't got to chop up nothing because Walter don't like the chunks no way. He's gonna pick these out. He's gonna have a paper towel ready. Okay, I need a thumbnail. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna let this simmer. Put the top on and turn the fire down. Just let it simmer. I'm gonna get my bowl ready. Okay, y'all, I'm ready to eat. I've turned the ice machine off. This is enough simmering. Turn that off. Let's see what I'm doing. Let's say I like beans. Walter does too. Let me wipe this off. Thought I had me some mozzarella cheese and looked in it. The stuff has started turning blue. So I don't want that. I don't even eat the real blue cheese. I'm not sure I won't eat it after it's gotten old. This is all aged, so it's all old. I found some taco cheese and put that on top. It's fresh. And what's the crackers? Okay, where my clip? Okay. I'm about to taste this in front of y'all. Look at the kind of tea I bought the other day. My daughter has started drinking this, so I said, let me taste it. So it's really good. Perfect Peach by Bigelow. And I don't even put any sweeteners in it. I just drink it. So I'm about to make me steep me some hot tea and then put ice in it. So I have iced tea. I just put the rest of the ice cubes in my cup. I drink out all the time. Water. Okay, show y'all. It's hot. Let me see if I can taste it a little. Hot. So, this is my chili with beans. Chili con carne. Oh my goodness. It's good. So, it's good. It's good, y'all. If you want to know how to make some good chili, and you ain't got to do all that chopping, and follow my directions. Good, good, good. Okay. You put less meat, more meat, or no meat. You don't have to use beans unless you want to. You can use 1, 2, or 3 seasoning packets. Okay? Me using the 3 doesn't make it too salty. And if I were to use 4, it would be salty. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up, leave a nice comment, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to check out my blog. It's called MzBrazell's Reflections. I just write about stuff that I thought about. And it's not long, like my videos can be sometime. Y'all get to see my point of view on things. So, bon appetit, and y'all be blessed.